Tonight we had beef and broccoli with Asian rice. Starting off with my protein, I have some beef and venison, and then for my produce, I have some broccoli, ginger, an onion, and some garlic. Then for the sauce, you're going to need soy sauce, oyster sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil, and some brown sugar. Then I just started off by cutting my broccoli off of the stalk, and then I just cut that into some small bite-sized pieces. Then I went ahead and cut my onion in half, and then I just thinly sliced that as well. And I smashed up some garlic and minced that up really finely. And then lastly, I'm just going to go ahead and mince up my ginger really fine as well. Then I just went ahead and thinly sliced the beef into thin pieces as well as the venison. And then I added some baking soda, beef bouillon, some onion powder, garlic powder, and white pepper. I also added some MSG and some cornstarch, and I just added a little splash of water and mixed that around. Went ahead and washed my broccoli and my rice. Then I'm just going to go ahead and fill up a measuring cup with some water, and then I'm going to put that in a pot on the stove over medium heat. Then I added in some fish sauce, sesame oil, a little bit of white pepper, some 5-spice, and beef bouillon. Then I just stirred that around. Once it was boiling, I added in the rice, stirred that in. Then once it was simmering, I put the lid on it, and I got started on my beef. I just added some oil to a skillet, and then I just cooked that for a few minutes. And then once it had really nice brown bits, then I went ahead and removed it. Then I went ahead and sauteed my onions. So I just added those to the same pan, mixed those around for a few minutes, and then I removed those and added in the broccoli. Once I added in the broccoli, I added a splash of water, stirred that around, and I put the lid on it so it could steam. And once it was all steamed, I went ahead and stirred it around again, and then I removed that and I made this sauce. So in a bowl with the ginger and garlic, I added in soy sauce, oyster sauce, some sesame oil, rice vinegar, brown sugar, and then I stirred that up and I tasted it till it was to my taste. Then I added it into the pan and made a cornstarch slurry and just cooked that until it was nice and thick. After that, I went ahead and added the meat back in, and then I stirred that around until it was all coated in that sauce. Then I added in my broccoli and onions, stirred that around. Then I took the lid off the rice, and then I just fluffed that up really well. Then I plated this with a little bit of sesame seeds on top, and there you have it. Hope you guys enjoy. If you try it, let me know.